Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Zach, what's going on, man? Been loving the sliders. I am so happy to hear that, man. I've been enjoying them too, despite almost crashing out last stream. Do have some news that we are going to go over here. Give me 1 second. Gotta get my ground control up and going. Sometimes it doesn't like trigger. There we go. Bo Pete, the sliders you gave in your last video work like a charm, just a lot of sacks. Bo, did you happen to see in the slider video, at the end of the video, where I was like, hey, if you are still getting sacks, this is what you need to change? Well, I'll be here for a bit because I really don't know where I am and I'm trying to save phone battery. You don't know where you are? Where are you going, bro? You're traveling somewhere, clearly. But I will tell you guys something. So last night, I decided to... Number one, I decided I hated Purdue's playbook because it doesn't fit me. I like to run the rock. I love to run the ball and then set up throws down the field, stuff like that. That's just not Purdue's playbook, right? And so I went on the hunt to find a playbook that fits me. And boy, oh boy, did I find it. It was actually it was a playbook that I ran last year for a while. I ended up leaving the playbook only because when I was in passing situations, they didn't have a lot of good plays for intermediate, deep passing concepts when you need those big chunk plays due to, 2-minute drill, 4-minute drill, down in the game, 3rd and long, whatever. Found the playbook. And I played a game off stream, and I actually saved the first half because I was like, you know what? I'm going to just chop this up and upload it for you guys. And then I realized, like, I'm going to go live tomorrow morning. I'm not going to have this chopped up. I'm not chopping it up last night, getting it edited, all that stuff. So I ended up not saving the game. I'm not going to do that because it wouldn't make sense. But I will say we have some breaking news. I actually won a game. Yes, you correctly see that. I am now 1-2. And this game, man, where are we at here? College football team schedule. It was the Bowling Green game. This game, dude, it started off like the rest of them. I was down 14-2 in the first. I got a sack. I pinned him at the 1, and they decided to run play action for whatever reason, and I got a sack. And I was down 14-2 after the first. But then our offense started to click, and you guys can see things went, and we hung a 44 on their head with this new playbook. And I don't know if it was the playbook, the adaptive AI, I don't know what it was, but this was a super fun game outside the first quarter. And as you can see, they put up 404 yards of offense, man. And we hit that, look at that, 130 plays. We're right there. We were right there. I mean, this was the best statistical game, most fun game I've had so far. I mean, their quarterback, 77 overall. I sacked him 3 times is all. He was 64%. He had 268 yards through 2 interceptions. I will, off grid, I will tell you what AI I used last night and will be using today as well, because I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Running the ball, look at that. 13 for 72, 5.5, 9 for 36. So Bowling Green, it wasn't like they just weren't giving me anything to deal with, man. They were tough, man. And you can see our quarterback, I took 1 sack, 3 tutties, 1 interception, 259, 23, 34, 67%. Rushing, he got hurt. I don't know if he got hurt, but the wear and tear came up and said he had an injury risk to his ankle. And so I started rotating in guys in the 3rd and 4th quarter. But dude had 17 for 89. Great game. I started rotating guys in because of wear and tear towards the end. But not only was he 17 for 89 in the rushing game, dude was 8 for 142 in the receiving game. I am on Heisman, man. I am on Heisman. This was the most fun game I have played this year. It was great. And so just in time for you guys, do you find that you don't... I mean, we had 2, and it was both of them, the quarterback threw it into coverage. We had 2, and I threw 1. And I threw a ton the other night, so... The first question someone asked, what adaptive AI was I on? I tried something different, man. We went with flexible play caller. Flexible play caller, this is my offense and defense. That's been the same, but flexible play caller, I really liked it. I mixed in coach suggestions with my own plays, but yeah, Bo, go back and watch again. Make sure you did a profile delete. I talked about that at the beginning of the video. Make sure you have everything set correctly. I really didn't think sacks would be, too much of an issue with how we have it, but I don't know who you're using or who you're going against. But yeah, if you are still having sacks, you just drop that slider, man. Chili, 5 days to Madden. You streaming at noon? Yeah, I took the day off, man. We're doing the same thing for Madden that we did for this game. David, what's going on? Thank you for coming through the stream. In the middle of New Jersey. I'm just catching up on chat real quick. Because I answered off-grid. Kev, Flacco, everyone liked the video. Yes, please like the video if you could. We're about to start up here our game against Iowa in a second. I always try to give you guys a recap of where I'm at, what's going on, things like that. Arthur, game sliders are great. Hey man, I really am glad that you like it. You only get a lot of sacks when you're playing a really bad team, and that's when it makes sense. You know, that's when it makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to our game scene here because we are about to fire this bad boy up against Iowa, and this is like a really important game for us on the recruiting side of things because I lost a lot of deal breakers due to championship contender dropping, starting 0-2. Now we went back up a little bit with our win, but and I did my recruiting ahead. For everyone who thinks that I don't do my recruiting, I do my own recruiting. I have a lot of deal breakers, and they're all championship contender. So I have to get some wins here because these are guys that I really like and have pretty high interest in me. So this Iowa game is going to be big, man. I don't care about trophy awards. All right, so let's. I mean, we could just. They don't really have anything special, do they? Actually, I kind of want. What playbook am I playing with now? Oh man, it was like my most favorite playbook last year. Other than like what I just mentioned, the lack of deep shots or whatever, but they added a whole bunch of stuff to it this year. They added a lot more shotgun plays. They kept all the single back. They kept all the pistol. They added a ton of shotgun, and they kept all the Wildcat, and it's Northern Illinois, and it is freaking unbelievable. It is unbelievably amazing. You guys will see here. We're going white alternate helmet or white helmet. We'll go the alternate helmet, I think, is what we'll do. And I switched, yep, Northern Illinois 425. That's what I'm running. This is Northern Illinois playbook, man. If you like to run the ball, and I like to run the ball, I don't want to just be running inside zones the whole time. You know what I mean? So it's nice to have different formations in sets to run the ball out of. And if you guys remember the other night on stream against Ball State, dude, we had all those 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1s could not convert because we're running everything out of shotgun. And I guess even the goal line runs were a little tough too. But at least against Ball State, not Ball State, Bowling Green, with this playbook, we were able to run the ball. You guys, I mean, this is Iowa. They like to run the rock too. We're probably going to see a lot of runs this game. I like to wildcat formations, but I don't use them too often because you can't audible in them. I pick my spots for the wildcat. I will tell you, I scored 2 touchdowns off of it. One of them was a 58-yarder. That was absolutely awesome. But yeah, I pick my spots. I kind of like to do wildcat down inside the red zone, actually inside the 10. Yeah, turn down holding RL, but first verify that you did the profile delete ahead of time. I just like to make sure people did the profile delete, have everything set correctly. But yeah, if you're still getting too many for some reason, which is really honestly surprising to me, but hey, it happens, then yeah, you're gonna want to turn down holding. Pick your way through. There we go. It's 3rd and 2. And this is just the one thing that I couldn't do a lot with the Purdue playbook, is I love to run the ball, and that's how I set up the pass. Get in there. No. Good defense. It's going to be a tough matchup. I didn't even see what their overall is, but I know they're better than us. And we're on the road. But it was pretty cool when I was playing Bowling Green because I was sticking with the run. It took me a while to get it going, but I did get it going. Once I did, they started creeping up, and then I was able to, do some different things. RPOs were working a little bit better because they were attacking the run. Like it was really fun to see they adjust to me running the ball successfully and leaning on it, and then it opened up my pass game because I don't really have good wide receivers for going deep. I mostly keep it to them underneath stuff, quick passing, just because they're not very fast. So, and my offensive line isn't good enough to hold up in pass blocking for a lot of deep passes. Oh, we fell for it. Oh, no, let's get it. Let's go. That's what we wanted. That's a great start. Play action, coverage was great. Let's go. All right. We couldn't have asked for a better start coming into Iowa defensively. And we fell for the play action. If he would have just got rid of it. But you look at the coverage there, I saw it in replay. We were in man coverage and we had it locked up pretty good. Great start for us. Take some pressure off our offense too. You know what I mean? I don't know what we want to run here. Cover 6. Good little cut. I like it. Only 2, but it was a nice little cut. And yeah, we haven't changed anything from getting my butt destroyed to Ball State. Nothing's changed. Just the offensive playbook. And I am on a flexible play caller now. That is all I've done. True, what's going on, man? Uh-oh. Thank you. Horrible throw. Horrible throw. We got caught from behind. It's embarrassing. Defense is balling out right now. Let's go. That was a horrible throw. I love that he went deep. Someone was asking about interceptions earlier. I mean, hey, example A. Love the step up. Love that he went deep, but he just horrible throw. We're in great field position again here. I shouldn't say again, but I didn't want to turbo through the line because you know that then they block shed. I wish the EA would change that. I wish that turboing didn't mean instant block shed. I wish there was a way that they could make that just more organic. Yo, True, you're good, man. I tried it based on what you were telling me, and I had a great game last night, too, and I'm on it right now. William, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming to the stream. Appreciate you. Ooh. Let's just take the underneath. There should be a block there. Let's go. Run-pass ratio. Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, the one game that I played, it was really good. I expect it to be pretty good against Iowa, too. If anything, lean run, you know. I think I want to take care of him. Nowhere to go. I'm trying to squeeze through. I'm not turboing. Second 11. Do I want a wildcat here? I'm trying to think if it's a little too early in the game. Maybe not. We're gonna try a wildcat here. Didn't work there. It's all right. I'm okay. We'll pick up a couple yards. We're in field goal range nonetheless. Obviously, we'd love to get a touchdown here. But the biggest thing is let's at least come away with points when our defense does its job. How are we blocked up here? No, we need to go over here. Yup. Truly, I'm on Northern Illinois, man, and it is... I love it. Absolutely love it, man. I love that I got plays out of single back if I want it. I love that I got several different pistol. Several wildcat, and then the biggest issue for me last year was they only had like 7 or 8 formations in shotgun. They added a ton to the playbook this year. So now if I need to be in that like 3rd and long, hurry up offense, whatever the case, they actually have the shotgun plays to go with it. I am in love with this playbook. For how I like to play offense, I am so happy. They should make it where it's harder to change direction with people. I think it is, isn't it? That's why people kind of do L2 for the cuts. Oh, man, what do we want to do here? I got to stay with the penny. Because they're in this power set. Defense has been balling so far. Let's go. Run right into the blitz. You played Northern Illinois last night? That's crazy. Nope, not there. They're gonna have to pass against us. So we're kind of loading up against the run because we know that that's what they like to do. Nope. We are locked in defensively, y'all. I prefer the 4-2-5. The Purdue base playbook is, well, when I created my coach, I think it's the Purdue base because it gave me the Purdue playbook and then a 3-2-6 defense. Wasn't a fan of the 3-2-6 at all. I really prefer the 4-2-5. So that's what I am at, and that's what I will kind of recruit and build my team around, is going to be the 4-2-5. Just much better flexibility for me. I thought we were going to get a little bit more than that. Running game for both teams. Little slow. I don't think either team has a first down yet. I mean, yeah, we're 5 for 6 right now. And I know they don't have a first down. It's been defensive. We just happen to have the turnovers. All right, we look good there. Let's see if our tight end's free in the flat. Nope. I'm fine with that. They manned up. Did I have anybody open? I just looked to the right. The tight end wasn't there. I saw the single coverage. I thought he was going to get open when he broke out over here. I tried to throw him open, but good defense from the DB. Not mad. No, I haven't seen a lot of stupid runs from them either, and I think sometimes it's important for people to understand, like, stay patient. Like, we're 5 carries for 6 yards ourselves, so we probably shouldn't freak out that the CPU isn't running the ball very well either. Like, that'll eventually, like, they'll eventually get their runs going, just like we will too. We do have 2 sacks early, but one of them, see? Look at that. I mean, this was the big focal point on the sliders, is getting the running backs for the CPU to do this. Not always try to take the small hole, but like cut it to the outside like that when it makes sense. That's a great run. Let's do that. See, Bowling Green ran the ball well against me the whole game. You got 2 there. But I love the way they move and look. Even if it's not all. 3rd and 8. Oh, we whiffed on that. I am trying some different wear and tear sliders too. I've been playing around with them. I played my game off stream last night with some wear and tear I was trying, and the issue was there was no rotations at all. Oh my, just right up the gut on us. Into the blitz. There was no player rotation whatsoever for myself or for the CPU team. And that's where I'm trying to like find the balance, because my wear and tear sliders in the video were built for player rotations, not understanding really the long term, the career impact that they have in the game, which doesn't make any sense, by the way. There'll be players who have a very low seasonal impact, but their career impact is really high. It makes no sense. Either way, I'm trying to get to have the rotations with being able to play with guys throughout the season and not have them do that whole disappearing act. You know what I mean? It's a tricky thing. It's like you can get one or the other. You can get guys who will play all year, but they'll never have any issues. Let's go. Good defense on the screen. They'll never get tired during the game. They'll never have any impact, and so they won't sub out. Or you can get great rotations in game, but then like after 7 or 8 games, your players just are way too hurt to even play. They're in a zone here. We're gonna audible out of this. Audible to a run. I audible to. Apparently I didn't audible to a run. I literally thought I had a run. I mean, I audible to the run. Dude, they are locking up our run game. Holy smokes. That sucks. We'll let this run to, our quarterback's cold. We're gonna let this run to quarter. Man, it's frustrating because you think you audible, and then, but they're showing you different plays when you check your pre-snap play anyway. But you think you called the audible, and so you're like, yeah, I'm gonna run it, and then apparently you never audibled. I know I got a deep ball on the left side. I know that. Just give us a little more room to punt the ball. That's all we were doing there. They were coming in hot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad punt. You've had them cut all the way back to across the field? Yeah, dude, me too. I actually uploaded a clip on X because I thought it was so cool that they did that, because I hadn't really been seeing that before. And it's really cool when they do that. All right. See if their offense is going to get going here. So far, I mean, they've had a better offense than we have. It's just been our defense. That's one thing I need to start. I need to hit him with a little bit of RPOs. Right now we're just sticking with the cover 2 man just to see kind of how they attack us. Play action. Went deep. Oh, good catch. I'm not mad at that at all. He had inside position. Good catch. I have a feeling they're going to run that side. I was right. So now they're getting their offense going a little bit. Let's run a cover 0. Yeah, those were really dope. I just wish they weren't in instant replay. Like I'm kind of more able to like put it up when it was like the live clip that happened versus instant replay. Lawrence, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. What do we want to call here, guys? Nickel Blitz. Yo, Scoob, what's good, man? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing all your chat in your Discord has made me like wanna play 2K my career. I'm on flexible play caller. First and goal, we're gonna go safety blitz, man. We're just gonna say screw it. We're gonna try to just cause the stir. And they just torched us. Steve, I know you said it like 3 times when I was playing the game myself and not paying attention. What AI are you using doing second try? I'm on flexible play caller. Lawrence, dude, I'm so happy to hear that, man. I am so happy to hear that because I know that my sliders aren't going to be great for everybody. But if I can have the ratio that I feel like I've been getting with the feedback, it's like a 10 to 1. For every one person who tells me these sliders are trash, these sliders are like shitty, I feel like there's 10 people that say I'm having so much fun with this, and with the recommendations you told me to, you know, if I need to make something like here in the video, I've been having a great time. That makes me happy, man. And shout out to everybody in the stream right now. I appreciate you coming through. If you happen to be new and you're just kind of just checking out the vibes, seeing what we got going on, if you could consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I am trying to hit 20,000 videos, or excuse me, subscribers before the Madden 26 launch on Thursday, and I actually have a special video recorded for such the occasion. Oh no! No! Timeout. Holy smokes. You're just waiting for 2K26 to come out, you think you're done playing? I feel you, man, because we know that 2K, I mean, playing 2K25, it's what you do, it's for your channel, but you know, like, the gameplay isn't, it's not the most fun my career game 2K in the last 5 years, you know? That got us absolutely nothing. You just got your first kick return TD? That's dope. I haven't got a kick return. I've got a punt. I think I've gotten 2 punts, but no kick returns yet. Ooh, Jackson. Are they in man? Nope, nope, nope. They're pushing off the coverage. Jackson should be... Powers, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, I'm super excited for Madden. I am super excited for Madden. If they didn't screw up what I played in the beta, super excited for it. Had him, overthrew him. Yo, Skid Row, thank you for saying that, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like him. Dude, we cannot do anything offensively right now. And we've had some opportunities. My quarterback's cold, so we just overthrew that. Our points are literally from our defense. I got to figure out how I want to attack these guys. We're not getting the run game going, so I'm going to have to start doing the short passing game. Obviously, that screen there at the start did not... Uh-oh. Good D. I thought he was going to get a lot more than that. Dude, I really like flexible play caller. I've only played it a game and a half, but even in this game, I'm liking it. Oh, good D. There we go, 3rd and 10. We needed that. We need to give our offense another chance here. We've already had plenty, but 3rd and 10, let's just run this cover 3 buzz. Show the cover 2 shell. No. Get up there, make a play. Golly, got it. Scoop, did you get college football to play like some Road to Glory? Did everything right other than stop the quarterback, y'all. Big Papa, what's up, buddy? Rise and shine. You got time today? Dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. I cover a lot in the video. I know it's a little bit longer, but I'm very detailed. If you follow the video exactly, you should have a good experience. Oh, let's go. All right, can we stop him this time? I'm almost going to put a damn spy. I don't have a spy play in my dime. Great. We're going to run this with a little bit of a stunt. Or we're going to protect the sticks. Got him. I have noticed that stunts and it mixing with stunts with shells can really help. Now, if you guess wrong, you know, you kind of SOL. Yeah, Powers, I'm excited to see what you have to say. Steve, you're having great gameplay, 10-3 at half. That's awesome, dude. All right, we're gonna hit him with... with a little RPO action. I think because it was like moved up a couple days. All that for a yard. I think that it's going to take a little bit longer to get the footage because it was, you know, supposed to be the 11th, and so they were going to have all their footage ready to roll for next weekend. And then now it's not going to be like that. So I think it's just, we'll probably see some stuff. I think Sunday or Monday, we'll see some stuff. Hit as I threw it. Hit as I threw it. Do you have any suggestions for year 2 Dynasty? I know last year you had to lower interceptions in year 2. I didn't have anything specific for a second or third year in Dynasty last year. I mean, I just let it rock, man. I just let it ride. I didn't feel the need to adjust anything. But I only made it to year 2 like 2 times. So take that for what it's worth. All right, we got to hold him to 3 here. Oh, no. Right now, I'm thinking about, obviously we need to get a stop here, but I'm also trying to figure out what I can do offensively, because I'm trying to establish the run game, haven't had much success. Trying to do the RPO, hasn't really had much success. Screen, oh my god, what a juke. What a juke. I mean, we haven't had any big runs, haven't had anything in the RPO. Pass game, it's been tough because my quarterback's cold. Good D. Do it 2 more times now. Let's get 5 on the line here, and we're going to run the pinch blitz. After year 1, interceptions go way up. Is that true to this year too? Huge stop. That's going to make them kick the field goal. And I'm not even going to try to block it. When it's just like this, I don't even want to try to block it. I'm going safe. I am not giving them a free first down. Smash, that was a beautiful juke in the gap. Wow, yeah, dude, that was insane. And I am so happy that we held them to 3 there. I thought he was going to score on that run inside the gap when he juked us like that. Coach, what do you got? Another RPO alert? All right, we'll try it, man. We gotta figure out something here. This looks like it could be successful. Yup. Go get that block, number 2. Oh! 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 Let's go! Look at that downfield blocking, man. Look at that downfield blocking. I hate that we don't get instant replays because there's a 2-minute warning or a timeout. EA's gotta fix that. Just because there's a timeout, whether it's injury, called, whatever, we should still get instant replays. This was phenomenal. Look at the block right here. Does enough to give me the outside, lets him go, gets downfield. I cut back inside to help him out a little bit, gets the block. What a play. Now, has that been, like, again, I don't know because I haven't made it there yet. But is that still true, like with the custom XP sliders that I dropped? Or was that just like running base stuff? Worth asking, you know what I mean? Nothing. The safety just screamed up. What were they in there? Casino blitz. Yeah, that's gonna make it tough. at that. We're at least in field goal range here. Not just the satisfaction, but the blocking that made it work out, you know? Let's go quick. Get 4, 5 yards, and we'll stop the clock. We're gonna try to slot screen here. I don't want to do anything stupid. They're playing off coverage. Watch them run up and you know, jump my guy. But I'm in a field goal range here. It's a tie game. Yep. Oh, he missed it. We're going for it. Oh, we got it. We don't even have to worry about it. Holy smokes. We're going back to Wildcat. But I want the power here. Yeah. Hopefully EA tunes that a little bit. It's weird that you get a huge increase in interceptions because of that. Hit that block. House call. No, we didn't get in? I thought we were going to get there. Oh, I love the Wildcat, you guys. I'm in love with this playbook. If you guys can't tell, I'm in love with this playbook. I think I would have scored there had I stayed at the edge. Get in. We'll call timeout here. I think if I would have tried to just get to the outside, I probably could have made it or made a dive for it or something like that. Why is he... We got one timeout left. Second and goal. Boom. Let's go. I have no idea what the celebrations are. I just click different on every single one just to try to find something cool. Hell yeah, man. All set up by that play. 2 plays, really. Because that Wildcat play was massive. Has anybody made like a post and tagged like Scott OG about what happens in year 2 with interceptions? Yeah, that was a great drive because they get the ball to start the third. So that was a huge drive after giving up 10 straight. Let it go. Let it run till half. We're feeling good right now. We are feeling good. Good half, man. That was a good half. That was a fun half. That half was so great. It's only 11:18 where I live, but it's chilada time. We're keeping the vibes going, man. At least at half. We'll see how things go in the second, but that was a fun first half, man. It was sweaty. We had a defensive touchdown. We forced two turnovers on defense, leading to 10 points. Our defense played well. keep the vibes going. We're going to keep the vibes going and see if we can't steal one on the road here in Ames. Up 7 on the road, that's right. And we need to be up more. We need to be up more, let's just say. Especially with a run first team like this, their quarterback hasn't proven to be good today. I mean, we've sacked him 3 times. 1 was on a play action. Or was 2 on a play action, I don't remember. But he hasn't, he's gone deep like 2 times. 1 was an interception on a horrible throw. I mean, he's all over the place. Look at that throw. 3rd and 12. Let's just let's do what we do here, man. I really want to call this strong safety blitz. We're gonna do it. We're gonna protect the sticks. Strong safety blitz. And they're not running it. That's all right. Oh, I thought he was gonna juke us and cut back and get the first. I really did. All right. Way to hold up defense after giving up that big run. Oh no. Oh no. That's why we have single pack, man. That's why I like having single back. Best run of the day. Not out of Wildcat. Best run of the day. Love having that flexibility. That's why I love this playbook, man. It's not just we have all the shotgun and a couple pistols. It's to be able to run single back when you need to. They're in a zone here. They're blitzing from the right side. I'm in play action. How are we blocked up here? No, we need to go. It's not going to let me adjust it. Okay. Outside seal. We'll take 4 here. We'll take 4 here. What do we want to do there? That play action worked as far as they fell for it. I mean, but my quarterback's slow, doesn't have good throw on the run, unfortunately. Nope, bad throw. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I thought on the break he would gain some separation. I was trying to throw him open. They're in man coverage, and this is a man beater. This is a man beater. They're in man coverage. We're in a man beater. Look, outside. He's played inside leverage versus an out route, but that's a really far throw. You're on the left hash over here, trying to throw an out route over here. That's tough, and it was really well covered. And so I saw that initially, and I was like, okay, I got the in route right here. Let's see what happens. The linebackers moved and vacated this area of the field. So I try to throw him open. He wins right there, and he's on the cut. And I wasn't expecting that DB, once he got burned, to... I mean, it makes sense in instant replay now. The cut actually helped him. And I was trying to throw him open. Like, you can tell, I hit and I throw it, and I'm thinking he's going to break free with the step. Try to throw him open. That's awful. That is the worst thing that could have happened to us. It sucks because he beat him. Like, had he been running any other route, he torched him. But because he runs the deep in, it allowed the DB to kind of catch up. All right, let's hold him to 3 here. We got to run man here. But I don't want to... There we go, double bracket. We'll just do that. I didn't want to blitz. Please don't run a speed option to the right. Oh, man, we tried to protect against that, too. The cut allowed him to get back in the inside of the route. Yep, and that's why I'm not mad at it. Y'all see me kind of crash out a couple times, get pissed off. Break it down in replay. If it makes sense, if I can see why it happened in replay, I do not get upset. And that one was clear as day what happened there. Got hold of 3. I do think we are going to be able to run the ball against them a little bit more in the second half, though. Oh! Let's go! Huge play. Huge play. Now we don't have to worry about giving up 3. Let's run this here. I think we're going to have more success. I can't even move someone in motion here. Only 2 there. Only 2, but it's not about the 2 there. It's about what it's going to do when we line up in shotgun and run this trap play. That runs a tones. Oh, I thought we were going to have a hole there. It looked like we were going to have a hole. Only 2 there. But 3rd and 6. Why sail? That's the one. My defense, yeah, my defense has played pretty well too in our games. Granted, we haven't played any real tough opponents. This is the toughest one. Liberty was the other high-rated team that we played, or I guess equal-rated team. My quarterback is cold, which means I cannot go deep. I'm going to have to get him hot with underneath stuff. That's just what it's going to be. He's missing all these throws because he's cold. That's on me as a play caller. I need to understand what's going on. Get my quarterback in rhythm. I need to run some RPOs, some screens, some quick underneath stuff, even if it's only 2-3 yards. Get him out of the funk that he's in. Oh no. Good cut. Another good cut. We will stack up against the run, but we're really in pass defense. And all right, there we go. Nope. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. 2-yard loss. Let's go. That's exactly what we wanted. And we are going to cover 6 it. Drag routes. You're right, man. I haven't really called any drag routes this game. I should try to do that. Good catch, good throw. Darn it. What made you put the I mean, that's user preference, Scoob. I'm on 25. That's just because I've been so busy slider testing. I hadn't tested that. That is feedback that I've gotten from folks in Discord. I'm on 25 now, Scoob. In that video, I mean, in that video I was at 15, but it was a test one. I just had it at that. I'm actually on 25 in this dynasty. And that's just been based off of feedback that I've been getting from people in the Discord who have made it through year 1, 2, etc., etc. And what they're seeing, that there's just too many at the default setting. And lowering it down to 25 gets much more realistic results. So I'm at 25 personally. Alright, we gotta hold them to 3 here. They are driving it right down our throats. What is this? What's this penalty? Ineligible man downfield. We'll take it. And we're going to take the 2nd and 13 over the 3rd and 8. I know it's... Some people would say don't do that. We are going to do that. And we're going to blitz right here with their safety. Need that. Okay. Whew. Let's get back to our dime rush formation. And we are not going to blitz. We're going to just run. We're going to run the cover 4 palms. We're going to protect the sticks. And oh, they ran a screen. All right. We'll allow the field goal attempt. I'm not even going to try to block it here either. I'm gonna give them a chance to make this field goal. It's not, I mean, it's a 48-yarder. All right. You never know with the CPU, man. They might just miss those field goals every now and then. Man, I cannot get a decent kickback to save my life. We're gonna take some advice. Drag routes, right here. This is the second. This is just leaky. This is just the same sliders from the video that were released a couple days ago. Bro, they played that perfect. I didn't even look anywhere else. Let's try a screen. No, this is the same. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is just the same set of sliders, man. I just like to play and, you know, show off the gameplay, and you never know who it's gonna... Oh, who it's gonna, like, attract. Drag routes have been nerfed hard. That's okay. He's still cold, though. And man, if we can get this outside route to Jackson, this out route, but it's not there. I don't like this play call at all. I think our tight end. Oh! 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 He was cold, too! He better not be cold after that. He better not be cold after that. Yeah, I don't like drag routes being OP. I'm 100% for it. I can tell you, I've had some people, you know, I've asked them, not Sim, by the way, not SimFB, but other folks have asked them, like, hey, you want to test my sliders out and stream it? I'll watch it, you know? And they just run drag routes all day long. And I'm just like, why do you... like, I know why you're running drag routes. If that's how you're going to play the game, because you know it's there, you know it's successful, what do you... like, what do you want? Like, if you know you can abuse something... So, I don't like anything that's, like, you know, 9 times out of 10 you call it, and it's gonna be successful. drags and zips. I just don't understand the, let's just run drags and zips all the way down the field. Oh my god, I got called timeout. I took too long. I don't understand. I really wish we had more time. We're gonna call the same play. It takes a while to find your place sometimes, you know, and then you just come out and you have no time. Uh-oh. This might not be good, but we're sticking with it. Wasn't good. They have really cracked down on the run. We've had like one good run. Drags and zips are very good against inside leverage. Yeah, I don't audible a lot though because I don't want to take advantage of that. Because I don't really see the CPU hot routing, I should say. Hot routing, you know? Shouldn't have thrown that. Said it as I threw it. Said it as I threw it. You can tell they're just faster than us. Because look at this. I mean, he's not even getting the... Look at that. They're just faster. Everything was kind of covered up. This dude, number 8. He's got his hand on his hip, and then he just beats him on the inside turn. I tried to just lay it up there. I mean, there was nothing good here. There was, I mean, I had the outside zip maybe, or the outside little whip route. Whatever it was. I'll hot route very, very, very seldomly, and it's normally always to put a guy on a streak. Its quarterback is bad, man, because again, we only had 3 sacks against Bowling Green. I mean, that's a good point. Competitive players will do whatever they can to win, which is why I don't like user versus... I don't know what that was, but we'll take it. Competitive players will do whatever it takes to win, and I understand that. But that's why I don't enjoy user versus user, because I want to play realistically. I don't like guys that call a play only to get to the line of scrimmage, see what defense I'm in, and hot route the entire play. That's just, you know. I'm fine with INTs where they're at. I only threw one last game, and every single one was a bad throw. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with getting punished when I do something poor. Where I don't like it is when they seem to be like, and that was a throw it up in the air. It wasn't like it was a tough interception either. You know? I was just gonna eat that. Dude, I can't find anybody open. Cover 3 match. Let's just run a screen. Screens haven't worked all day, but you know. They ran a Chick-fil-A super chat. Oh, okay, I'll get to it in a second. Is it Dawn? In a second. Appreciate you. We're just gonna, I'll get to it in a second. It is Don. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you always coming through, man. Thank you so much. I haven't made it that far, Leaky, so I can't speak. Bethlehem has made it that far a lot, so I know for sure he would know. All right, next offensive possession. I'm getting back to RPOs. I might RPO the whole way down the field. Because just straight up running the ball, we're not having much success this game. Oh my, what a freaking throw, man. What a throw. Ah, shoot. We've had one good offensive drive, you guys, and it was because of a big play. I don't want to have to drive while I'm facing a deficit. We've been ahead all game. We have not trailed in this game. It's been a tie or we've been ahead. All right, we got 3rd and 7. We're man blitzing here. We're gonna run out a 3-3 man. Let's go. We're gonna run this linebacker cross, and we're going to play the sticks. Huge. Oh, we picked it. Let's go off the tip. Ugh. What is the ultimate effect of the career wear and tear? I think so. Lower attributes, and then they can get injured to the point where they'd have a career injury, I believe. We are RPOing our way down the field, y'all. Or we're at least going to try. Guys, I do not know what to run. Screens aren't there. RPOs aren't there. Our passing, we're not there. Like, nothing's open. Running, we can't run the ball. Holy smokes, man. I really don't know what to do here. Blocking looks good. We have one-on-ones across the board. Oh, try some curl routes. I can. I need to try a comeback route. Honestly, if I can get them in the right look. We're just 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. They are so superior to us. Their defense. Their defensive players are so superior to everyone we have on offense. That's exactly how it's played in Smash. But when you look at the two teams involved, it kind of makes sense. Like I said, I played Bowling Green last night. I won 44 to 31 or something, whatever it was. Iowa, this is in Iowa. They're a grinded out team. You know what I mean? We're blitzing here again too. And luckily our defense is hanging in. Let's go. Big time stop. This is the drive right here, guys. I don't need to score points. I need to just pick up first downs and run this clock down. I don't know what I'm going to pull out of my ass here. Apparently a speed boost. I don't know what we're going to pull out of our ass here. Maybe something stupid. Nope, we're audibling straight up. I was gonna go play action with these crossing routes. Nowhere to go, no holes. How tall is my tight end? 6'5". Our wear and tear looks good. I just need one squeeze through there. You got 4. What do you got for me, coach? Red Zone Scissors. I like this play here. I do. I like this play here. If we can block it. So let's see if they blitz here. Gotta watch these linebackers. I hate my quarterback. What do I have for a quarterback here? Oops. What are my other options here? He's so shitty. He's a 74 sophomore. I don't have any better options. I haven't really broken down, like, accuracy. It'd be really cool if EA would filter your ratings for position based on what matters. Like, why do I need to scroll through their catch ratings to see throw power and accuracy? Now, he's my best option as far as accuracy goes. We had him. That sucks. Like I said, I'm testing some different wear and tear this game. And so far, it's so good. Like, we're good here. I've been getting good rotations this game too. We're in a situation where they're in 4-down territory here, yeah? They've got to be in 4-down territory. I did not want to give them the ball back. We gotta slide. Third and 4. This is a big time play call right here. I do not want to blitz. But we are going to play the underneath. Knock it out! He was trying. Uh-oh. The only good news is they have to score a touchdown. That's the only good news that we have going right now. Cover one. Haven't ran much cover one this game. I mean, luckily we're making them dink and dunk. We're gonna go cover three here. We're gonna give them a shell look. Need to do something. How many timeouts they have? They have one timeout left. Give them a shell look here too. See if we can't confuse them. Oh, I came right off the edge. They ran play action. That was huge. That was huge. Huge. Tampa, they didn't even touch me because they went play action. And oh, fumble? Game? If the fumble stands? I think his knee was down. I'm not excited yet. I think his knee was down. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Let's go. We're gonna win. Holy smokes. This game was completely opposite of my Bowling Green game. Let's get out of here. No recovery for the season meter? I didn't know that either. I think we're gonna have our championship thing up to where I'm gonna get unlocked out. Can I upgrade a coach skill yet? I have nothing I can upgrade yet. Bowling Green was tough, dude. I only sacked that quarterback. He's the 77 overall. I only sacked him 3 times. Next week. And we'll check our wear and tear. We're 4 games in. We'll check it. Like I said, I was playing on one set of wear and tear the first couple games, and then I'm trying something different because I wasn't getting the rotations. Got much better rotations there. We're still timeout. When we were... Before the season started, we were C-, and we lost the game. We still stayed there. Now we've won 2 in a row. We're 2-2, and we're still only a D+. Man. Oh my God. So I will say this. You know, I thought we were going to win Ball State. We lost. Bowling Green, you guys weren't here. A lot of you guys weren't here, and I started the stream to say Bowling Green started off rough. We were down 14-2. Got a safety. Big Papa says, how come I'm not upgrading my coach? Because I don't have the ability to. You have to do certain things to unlock the upgrades, and then you have to have the points to spend it. This Bowling Green game was absolutely insane. And I played it off stream. Unless I'm missing something, we'll go back to the coach upgrades in a second. I thought I was going to win this game, but I thought for sure I was going to lose against Iowa. So we're sitting okay here. 2-2. I'm going to chalk this up to a loss. Illinois, I think, is going to be a loss. Minnesota's a 50-50. Northwestern's probably a loss. Maryland's a 50-50. I have to win 4 games. Remember that. Let's go to coach. Upgrade coach. I am click on recruiter. Oh shit! I didn't know that. I haven't spent any time in this game, you guys. I thought I couldn't upgrade it because I had to like hit the require like the. I didn't actually go in and look. I looked. See, this was what I had right here. I was looking down there where it says unlock requirements, assign 2 top 5 recruiting classes. That's what I thought I had to do before I could go in here. That tells you I haven't played any Dynasty when I was testing you guys. That lets you guys know. All right, so my big thing is going to be I need offensive line. There we go. Let's get offensive line. Next is we gotta do the trenches, right? Defensive line. Let's get these knocked out. Yeah, man, I've been playing with one arm behind my back as far as recruiting goes. Unbelievable. I really need wide receivers here, so we're gonna bump that up. I gotta get my offensive line. It starts with the trenches, you guys. This is why I love streaming, man, because you guys help me out with some of the stuff that I haven't even spent any time on. I definitely need a quarterback, so we should probably do that. Let's do that. Secondary. I'm okay on running back right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Need wide receivers, so we're gonna go there. All right, cool. Cool. Well, that's nice. We'll take a look at the stats before we go into this Washington game here. Have they fixed the skill cap issue with position changes? I believe so, Leaky. That was in there, like one of the first updates. This game was a frickin'... There's no offense in this game. Iowa dominated. 73 plays, we only had 49. Yards per play were very similar. That's, I mean, look at the yards per rush. Those are skewed because you guys know sacks. I wish they'd fix this. Does EA look at this stuff? Like, you know, Bordeaux had his crash out video, and I watched it. I can understand. Like, you're looking at stats, and this is a thing. Like, I don't know. Mark Gronowski? Isn't he... Hold on. How do I view his... Oh, no. Didn't he transfer from somewhere? Didn't he transfer from South Dakota? Anyway. We weren't very good. We took 3 sacks. We were 50%. 3 interceptions. Not ideal. Rushing. We could not run the ball with our guy. 9 for 26, 2.9. We tried running it. I mean, we tried running it. We just couldn't. Let's take a look at his wear and tear. Oh, it's not going to show us here. We have to do it from our roster screen. Okay. Iowa. They gave him the ball 25 times. 2.9, and they gave their backup 7. So this is, as far as rotation looks, this looks much better. And he got even a couple. Looks much better. Now we just gotta hope that the long-term impacts aren't gonna be crazy. I did change the weekly recovery to 100. I don't know. So, I mean, this is the exact same that it was going into that game. His career health actually dropped. I checked this before I went live. His career health was higher than his season health. Now it's a little bit different. He's got low injury through 4 games, so that's good. Quarterback's low, even though he's been taking a beating. Anything anywhere else here? Where's our good nitro? This is good. So we're good there. Let's see what we got on the offensive line. Looks good. So we got our edge. I mean, so through 4 games we're looking good. Obviously this could change, you know, as we get game 5, game 6. But so far, I mean, the person with the most wear and tear is our running back. But part of that too, though, is because when I was on some of these other wear and tear settings, there was like our backup wasn't getting any carries. So you go to rushing. That's actually not that bad. Big Papa, I agree with you 100%. Alright, so first thing we're going to do here, if you guys didn't know, always, whenever you're going to play a second game, I need to sign into EA too, because I had to do a speed test so that my console would stream to Twitch. You have to like disconnect from the internet and then reconnect. Anyway, whenever you're playing your Dynasty, if you ever want to play 2 games in a row, you need to, before you do it, back out and then load back in. We had to do this in Madden last year too. Luckily it only takes 2 seconds. I can do recruiting after, so we'll go ahead and fire up the game. We're of course not making any changes whatsoever. This is gonna be a tough game. And what do we want to run for them, man? That's pretty filthy. I think when we played them once before, that was pretty dope. Although I kind of want to see them in the gold pants. I'm not doing a profile delete every game. That's too much. I don't think you need a profile delete every game. I don't. I actually think the black's gonna look better with a black jersey. Do they have multiple black jerseys? Nope, just the one. That's actually kind of clean. What do you guys think? Or do we want to go purple? Gold or purple? What do you guys think for the pants? That's kind of clean. Gold or purple on the pants? You guys let me know. I'm going to get our uniforms straight up, which you guys know we're going to rock the all whites. But we are going to rock our... We just rocked the alternate, so we'll go with our regular one. Big Papa says purple pants. He's the only one voting, so we'll go with it. Let's do it, man. This is going to be a... Jugabrew, what's up, man? Thank you for coming through. Happy Saturday to you as well. Appreciate you taking the time. Appreciate all of you guys taking the time to come through and hang out with me on this Saturday stream. If you haven't already, please consider liking the video. It helps me out, helps other people find this live stream later on and watch it. And then if you are watching as a lurker, you can't comment because we're on subscribers only. Say what's up, man. Subscribe to the channel. Come say what's up. This is going to be a dogfight. I have no expectations to win this game. I didn't have any to win Iowa either. And I like that we're on defense first. I love it. I love the Mountain Dew advertisements in this stadium. Yo, these are clean. If Washington was a 2-star, I would have went with them for sure. I don't even know what to expect from these guys. Are they gonna run the option on us? Ooh, let's go. Terrence, no, nothing's changed. What did they run there? Oh, play action. Again, play action sacks, I kind of just throw them out the window. Oh, he juked the shit out of me when I was trying to lay the wood. Just torched us. We were in man and they just torched us. You're liking them? Thanks, man. Yeah, I did drop some information, Terrence, in on the video in a pinned comment for you to try. You don't have to. It was just like, hey, this is something, this was passed over to me on Twitter, on X, and you can try it. Oh no. See if it works for you. Who put Washington on our schedule, man? Oh my God. Who put Washington on our schedule? I'm on flexible play caller. And through 2 games, I have really enjoyed it. I really like it. Oh my God. Dog walked us. Now they are the Huskies. Nothing, jabroni, man. It's just it's like the sliders have been out for only a couple days, so it's just a video of like I'm playing with the new sliders, you know what I mean? Beetlejuice, you use Indiana, Mad Scientist sucks for you? Dude, I'm liking flexible play caller. I really am. I've been seeing really good run-pass ratios. I've been seeing lots of unique things from the CPU offensively. It's a conference game? I guess I never thought Washington... I didn't realize Washington was in the Big Ten, but they've just jacked up so much stuff. I miss the old WAC, the Pac, Mountain West, everything. What's the quarterback and halfback rated? They're pretty good. Dude, I threw 3 picks. I threw 3 picks this game on stream just now. It happens, man. But the game before I only threw 1. So 83 overall, and he's good. This one's good, 93. We get the same coach suggestions to start the game off every single time. RPOs. Alright, we're gonna go down a distance though. I hate the realignments, dude. Stanford should not be in the ACC. Fight me. Someone fight me on that. Not really, but you know. It's so stupid. Why do they have to do that? Make the Pac-12 Pac-12. Make the Mountain West Mountain. Make it make sense. Oh my goodness. They just shot out of a cannon on us. Yeah, but I understand the money, but also it makes no sense to have them travel across the country. I don't know why I threw that. I had the guy underneath wide open. I don't know why I get locked in. I don't know why I get locked in. He blitzed. Throw it to where they vacated the blitz. Right here. Wasn't wide open, but you know. Tough. Gotta learn from it. Gotta learn from that. Oh my, that was the first time I've seen that animation. That was pretty dope. That was a cool animation. He just like threw him to the ground. All right, let's hold him to a field goal here. Let's stay positive. It's gonna be a really tough game. We knew that. I mean, we had a 2nd and 2 and tried to run the ball, and they just blew us up, and we lost 3 yards. Just running the ball out of. There we go. Held him to 3. Held him to 3. That's a win. Man, they know that we can't. Look at them. They have their safeties at 10 yards. They know straight up. They're like, we don't have anything to worry about passing. So they're playing at and now they're a little bit deeper. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the dude with the question mark was triangle, and that's where I thought I was throwing the football. Luckily it worked out. I almost need to. Here we go. We'll take a 10-yard run there. I was trying to shift to make sure like that edge rusher on the side gets blocked. because I don't want him to just come around the corner. Nope, nothing there. Ooh, what was this play? Let's go there. They got 2 impact players in the secondary. Good lord. Flood concept might work here. That's... I audibled to the flood. How am I supposed to know that they didn't audible? How am I supposed to know? We're supposed to throw people open, but I changed the play, and I have no way of knowing that he doesn't... Like Kurt Benkert said, it's all hand singles now. This whole players don't understand that you changed the play thing is absolutely ridiculous. It needs to be out of the game. That pisses me off. I am fine with shaking the screen so I don't know what the receiver is, or doing a squiggly route, whatever. I freaking audibled. Yo, Andrew, thank you for subbing to the channel. Appreciate you, man. I audibled to the flood route. So I see this guy blitz right here, and I'm trying to quickly hit my tight end who's supposed to go over here. This dude's coming over here to take... the tight end's going to be wide open. I throw to lead it. My audible was just nothing. They literally ran the same freaking play I called. They ran the shock. I audibled. How is it that my audible just doesn't happen? Nothing happens? Dude, I swear... These people at EA just don't think shit through. It's like a roundtable meeting. Oh, hey, wouldn't it be really funny if we make home field advantage to where they audible to a play and they think that they changed the play, but then in reality it didn't. So when they snap the ball, they think they audible to a run and they're passing it, or vice versa. Or they switch the play and then they think that they know what they're running, and then when they call the play, all the players are running completely different. Wouldn't that be a really cool idea, you guys? Fucking stupid. Stupidest shit I've ever heard of in my life. And again, like Kurt even said, and Kurt's kind of started to schlob the knob of EA a little bit, unfortunately, but even he said, this has to go, it's not realistic, it's all hand singles. I'm fine with home field advantage for everything else, but making me think that my audible was called, and then when I snapped the ball and I read the defense based on what I changed my audible, and it's not like that. It's unrealistic, and it's the stupidest freaking thing ever. And it's a great way to make people put your game down and not want to play it anymore. Squiggly lines, not knowing what the icon is, that's fine. But that's bullshit. That one is bullshit. And I don't think these things are thought out. Had to take a shot there. Again, especially when it does stuff that doesn't happen to the CPU. You know? Like, if something can happen to me, it needs to happen to the CPU. But so much stuff happens to me that doesn't happen to CPU. Like audible in under 5 seconds. Or making a change to the offensive line. Or hot routing under 5 seconds. It's a false start every time. When does that happen to CPU? Oh yeah, it doesn't? Because they don't run the play clock down? Cool. I'm glad that only something can happen to me. You know, and if you're gonna have that feature in the game where under 5 seconds you can't make a quick change, fine, but it has to be even. It has to be something that happens to the CPU too. already fresh people were complaining about picks and they got turned up when I posted a tweet on that yesterday to Bordeaux and Mole. EA dev responded and he said it wasn't that drastic and they were fixing other stuff. Maybe it wasn't that drastic, but it sure improved the interception rate in Dynasty, I can tell you that much. Because another mark in the pro column for I'm not going to trade this game in for Madden. I'm not at that point, but I am super pissed off about some of the stuff that they put in there. Thinking Madden's going to be better is laughable. I played it. It's 100 times better. Madden 26, the beta that I played, is I mean, it's a lot better than this game. Now again, I have to specify it was a beta. They could have changed a whole bunch of stuff since I played it. But the beta that I played, we need one here. I don't know. We're in 4-down territory. As long as we don't lose any yards here, we're in 4-down territory. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Way to fight through. Uh-oh. I don't think I've had a sweep play work yet. All year. I've had a touch pass work once. Out of the Wildcat. See, Apex played the beta too. He knows. I'm not lying, bro. When I say Madden is better than this game by a significant amount, I'm not lying. Yeah, it's still Frostbite. Bought Madden for the first time since PS3. How's the franchise mode? Madden 25 franchise mode was absolute dog water. But, and I can't say this because of experience because it wasn't in the beta, but if you just read their blog, the franchise blog, I'm anticipating it to be really, really good. Now, there's some things that I don't like about the franchise still. XP-based progression is one of them. But in practice mode not meaning anything or having any real reason to be in the game in its current state. But Madden franchise is going to be a lot better this year with all the new stuff they did with coaching, and how that's going to matter in the game, stuff like that. And Madden franchise has been easier to get more involved with than College Football Dynasty, anyway, because for me, for last year, the big issue was the player progression, right? You were, after 3 years, there's so much players better than when the game started. It's still an issue this year, but it's not global. It's at a position by position basis. Like some positions, they actually don't progress nearly enough, even if you jack it up, and some just go crazy even if it's at 0. But then we have all these transfer portal issues, right? So Dynasty is one of those things, like in its current state, Dynasty is going to even be hard to do long term because you have the XP, issues at certain positions, and then you have the transfer portal issues, and then you have the wear and tear for literally just running back. It was like a lot of stuff wasn't tested, in Dynasty really. to see the long-term effects or anything like that. There's some people that cross over and work on both, Leaky. So Madden and EA or Culture will have their own dev team, but some do cross and work on both. But yeah, I mean, Bordeaux crashed out because of the glitches and the bugs, and then, you know, a lot of the other stuff in there. I'm just at the point where it's like, Dynasty mode would be so great and easy to like really get into and immersed in, but when you have the XP issues for the players' development, and then you have the transfer portal, and then you start, as soon as you notice that, as soon as you're in your Dynasty and you notice that, you're completely unimmersed. Now you're left with, you know, playing a Dynasty mode where you know what's up with it, right? Or restarting. That's why I spent so much more time in Madden franchise last year. Oh, good run. This is, oh, this is your first time playing on next gen? Yeah. Yeah, there's still some things that I really like about, like, PS4 Madden franchise. Oh no. Like, there's things that I like about Madden 15 and 16 franchise that aren't in the game now. I'm on 25, Terrence. I'm on 25 per Bethlehem. Well, because I played the beta. So here's the thing. Madden franchise mode is in a better state than College Football Dynasty. It's in a better state than NBA 2K My NBA. The Madden franchise mode has had a lot of features and stuff stripped away, but what it has in the game works pretty well. Right? There are some things you'd like to see, you know, contracts, free agency, draft, stuff like that. But overall, the franchise mode in Madden, what do I want to run here, is one of the better running. I don't want to be in that. Holy smokes! No. Let's go cover 6 here. One of the better running franchises of sports games, as far as doing what it's supposed to the correct way. So I'm not worried about that. I'm more like, what got me out of Madden last year was gameplay, like all the run back sacks that the CPU would take. All the run back sacks, and then the coach suggestions and all that stuff. And they kind of addressed all of that. So as long as franchise mode still functions like correctly, and doesn't have anything stupid, I'm just gonna take a knee here. Oh my god, I pressed triangle to take a knee and he jumps. What happened to... When did they get rid of that, y'all? When did they get rid of taking a knee in the end zone? You just press triangle. I know triangle's hurdle, but I thought if you were in the end zone, you know. Freaking stupid. I don't like this, but I don't have anything to audible to. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Catch and run, baby. I was hoping we get more than 11 there, but I'll take it. We're gonna try to run this again. Nope, we're not. They are stacked up for this. It's audible. Yep. If I just stand there, he'll take a knee automatically. Okay, good to know. I thought you could just, you know, take the knee. I remember when I got my PS1 too, man. I still have my PS1. Never getting rid of my PS1. Although I have the PS3 that plays the PS1 and PS2 games, so I don't really need my PS1 anymore. But it's not about that for me. It's about just still having it. I still have my Sega Genesis. You still have your Atari Foundation yourself. They gotta fix screens, man. You know how they nerf screens? Know how EA says, hey, we need to fix screens so that they're not OP? Is they make it where you throw it, and the guy has to do this stuff right here. Instead of turning on the run and going upstream, they make it... Yeah, Hollywood, I want your opinion on this. This is how they nerf screens. This is how EA wants to nerf screens. Look at where I catch the ball, where the defender is. But I can't turn and go upfield. If they let the movement go, look what I have right here. I have 57 with a block. I have 73 looking for somebody. If they let me get upfield, even if I just go to the outside, I'm picking up all this yardage. So stupid. Like, you can see what EA puts in the game to try to make something not be successful. It's very frustrating that that's the route. Hey, you know, screens are pretty overpowered. What can we do to fix that? Well, instead of building out better logic and how players react and move and all that stuff, hey, wouldn't it be better if we just put a delay on the halfback from when they catch the ball so that the defenders on the D-line can catch up to them? So 7 to 8 times out of 10, the play only goes for like 1 or 2 yards. Is it a bug or is it by design? Anyway, Hollywood, doing pretty good. We won a crazy game, nail-biting game against Iowa to start off. This game has just been a disaster against your Washington Huskies. Had some of that EA BS, you know, Heisman, not EA BS, I should say, Heisman BS that you get when you play on Heisman. Like, for example, you come out into a play and you audible, and it shows that you audible to the play, but then when you actually call the play, you find out that your audible never actually was accepted. Is this fixed for Madden? That I don't know. They're going for it here? That's not what I wanted to see. I mean, I like the play call, don't get me wrong. I like that they're going for it here. But just me as hey, I'm already down by 13. 3-6? That's tough, man, because you only give up 6 points to a team like that. But then can only put up 3 points yourself. That's a tough one to swallow. I thought he was about to run. He dropped it, thank goodness. Man, I don't want to run here. We're gonna blitz. Sand blitz 2. Zone blitz it. Hell yeah. That's a great punt. Uh-oh. We gotta go quick. God dang it, man. I hate that. Takes so much time to find your play. I hate that. Is that a Heisman? It's it happens on anything with Stadium Pulse, man. Watch what happens here. We'll throw it to him. He'll be stuck in the mud, can't get rid of the ball, and the lineman will be able to go. I called a timeout. Bro, I tapped the touchpad after that play to call timeout because I wanted to run a couple more plays. I didn't even... Bro. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I wasn't gonna score there, but I was hoping for like just a little spark of, oh, maybe I could do something, and maybe oh, there's a good return. Maybe, you know, get like a little surprise little catch and run off of like an RPO or something like that. That's what I was hoping for. That's what happened to us against Iowa. This music sounds like the Florida FIU Miami Vice uniform. Yeah, man, it's synthwave, 80s synthwave style, just because it's kind of chill. There's no way that I just went through my whole play clock there. How much time did I actually get? Unbelievable. I made 2 playlists for this. I have like the chill kind of like R&B style stuff. This is not a good. We're gonna audible this. And then I have like the synthwave kind of just chill 80s style vibes. Hey, 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 hey! Oh my God, let's go! Was not expecting that right there. I'm so happy I audibled. Huge. Huge to get us set up. Oh no, they're ready for it over there. I can audible to the left side. I like that. Dang it. I got a chilada going right now, Jugga. I got one right now. The worst part about it, you guys, is this is my last one. Let's at least get 3 here, although I really want a touchdown. I have them. I have them. Yep. I knew that one wasn't going to go. Yeah, I hate that too. I hate that too. Like, we got to call this out. BV's 100% correct on this. And I don't know why. It's been like this in Madden, any EA football game for forever. Why they haven't figured this out yet. Like, dive for my feet. You know what anybody else is doing here? They're diving and they're doing their hands like this to trip me. But in Madden and EA, it's no. I mean, he's 100% correct. 3rd and goal, man. I don't... We are going to try... Wear and tear is good so far. We'll take the 3 at least. I was playing it very safe there. Need this. Oh my god. We get no freaking meter. So stupid. No. Hold on, timeout. How do you base align? They got rid of it. So, like, when I call a play last year, if I called a play and I had a guy matched up with a guy and my defender was on the far other side of the screen of the field, I could just hit triangle and it would just move the alignment over. Did they got rid of that apparently? Or am I doing something wrong to get that? Because, like, I called the timeout right there, literally because I had a defender on the left side of the field who was manned up against the guy on the far right side. I'm like, no, that's an absolute... I didn't fall for that. And I couldn't switch my coverage over to just adjust the alignment. It used to be just press triangle right here and you could... Let's go. Overthrew him. That sucks though, man. We got a huge play, got all the way down there, and EA's great idea is, hey, let's make kicking crazy hard. We're just going to get rid of the meter. We already have the worst camera angle of all time in college football compared to Madden. Let's go ahead and just, you know, let's get Nitro going here. Get that block? Nope. We're good. I kind of want to move you. Good seal block. Let's go. Sprung him for 8. So the things I'm not happy about though aren't... It's just stupid decisions by EA on features. You know what I mean? I'm still overall having fun playing this game right now. I mean, I'm pissed off about that screenplay. I'm pissed off about the audible bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh my, what a block by 73. But you take away that screen, the audible that I made that apparently was never, the timeout that I called that didn't get registered, and you know, I'm having a good experience other than that. I wish our pistol had some different plays in it. Maybe take a shot? No, I've already called this play. Guess what it didn't do? My audible. Again. This time I caught it though. I hit the button for the audible and it didn't do it. This time I caught it. So freaking stupid, man. It could literally be 20-13 right now. Should be 20-13, man. Stupid field goal bullshit. Yeah, that was a funny interaction with the mascot. I will say that. If I wasn't pissed off right now, I would have laughed at that. I was like, all right, that was a pretty good one. Of course. Of course. What else would we expect? 2 field goals missed because EA says no meter for you guys. That's how we can make kicking difficult. Just speed up the freaking meter. Getting rid of it? Stupid. Beetlejuice, I do that too, man. I don't take enough checkdowns. I try to sling it too. Although one of the interceptions I threw was because I was anticipating a route because I thought I audibled, and the game just said, haha, psych. And you have no way of knowing it. I mean, you have no way of knowing it. And you're in a game where you're supposed to lead your receivers open and anticipate coverage. You anticipate a guy to run a route that you audible to, and then he doesn't do it, and you throw it in anticipation, like they want you to do because that is realistic. And I threw an interception. It should be 23-13 right now. I'm just gonna say 20. It should be 23-13. I missed my cut. I missed my cut back up field. Missed it. We got to get this one here, though. We have a... It looks like a good... There we go. Hit the old reset button. Why would I hit a reset button? This isn't playing how that game did, though, Terrence. That game, I couldn't move the ball. I couldn't do anything. There's a huge difference. I mean, I've been down and I've moved the ball and I've been able to go down and score points. You know what I mean? I have offense this game. And I'd have 13 points, you know, if it wasn't for the... Now, we're going to run over here. I didn't want to hit turbo because I know what happens when you hit turbo. No, back out if I'm losing, I can go 12-0. No, I don't need to win 12 games. I just need to win 4. That's my goal. And I don't really... The thing is, I don't feel cheated in this game from like the CPU. I mean, as far as why I'm losing, right? They're a better team than me. You have to guys remember that Ball State game. Was the way that started. I ended up losing that game anyway. I kept it, but that Ball State game was a completely different experience than what is happening right here. Like, I've had, you know, some big chunk plays. I've been able to move the ball. I've been able to do things, and we should have 13 points. Nothing there. Shoot. Ooh, I might want to switch this. Oh, he almost off his hands. That's what happens when you have 74, 75 overall wide receivers, man. That's the difference between having a higher rated receiver and a lower one. I'm not mad at that. We should have a shot here. Show me my protection though. I might have Jackson deep. That's where I had to go with it. He wasn't open, but I knew I didn't have a lot of time to throw. I felt like they were bringing pressure. Maybe they didn't. I mean, I had just as good a chance at drawing a DPI and throwing this up than anything else. Everything else was locked up there in man coverage. You know, I need a defensive turnover. I need a defensive score. I need a fumble return touchdown. I need a pick six. I need something. Bring me back my kick meter. Some games cheesing until in the first 2 minutes. Yeah. Although, again, I don't feel about this one the way I was against that Ball State one, right? And this is a game, oh my. This is not a game I should really win. But I do feel like I was able to make it close. It was 20, I mean, it would have been 20-13 had I missed made both those field goals. that I feel kind of, upset about. Despite everything else, it could have very well been 20-13, which is a touchdown game. And for that, it's like, hey, we hung with a 4-1 Washington team. I think an 84 or something like that overall Washington team. And that in itself is like a, hey. But you miss those field goals, and eventually they get down. Our defense has played pretty well. It's just about 110 games out. Ridiculous, just enough to piss you off. It's more of a, it's like that a moral victory one or whatever. Not maybe a moral victory, but like, hey, yeah, we hung with them, You were down 21-16 going in the fourth. To have them put up 50, like, what was that, 35 points? There had to be some pick sixes in there. Like, you were down 21-16, then they scored, and you were suddenly down 28-16, so you forced the ball, and you threw a pick six, and they were up 35-16, then you threw another, I'm assuming there's like one or two pick sixes in there. I will say this. Yo, what's up, Chili? Figured out where you were going? The scoreboard is not going to be a reflection of how close this game actually was. And I'm feeling optimistic about like our Minnesota, Michigan State, Northwestern games. I definitely have am feeling more confident that we can win a couple of those. Oh, you're at Six Flags. That's dope. But now you're standing in line for 30 minutes to go on a ride, if not longer. So you got time. I'm glad we're entertaining you here. Woo! Almost broke that one. We need to overhaul the difficulties. I would agree. Almost broke that one. Not necessarily make them more difficult, but like think about it, Chili. The reason I'm not on All-American right now when I was on All-American all last year is because All-American feels like a varsity game right now. Oh, good block, number 24. Great block. CPU cannot run the ball on All-American. They can't do it. And it's not because of the blocking. It's because the user linebackers are cracked out. Well, don't say that, because then I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I didn't think I was going to throw an interception there. I thought I made a decent... I can run the ball on Heisman, man. I thought I made a good read here. I thought, oh, hey, blitz, throw it. Lead him. This guy comes... This one I feel like should have been a swat or a knockdown. When I threw that, I did not think I was throwing an interception. I really didn't think that. $17 for 90 for 5.2. I mean, they're running the ball. I don't know how else to say. I don't know how else to say it. What'd you miss? You missed that the stupid decision by EA to take away our field goal meter when you're on the road. Costs me 6 points. What's his long? He has 20-yard drive. It's a long of 22. So you take that out, he's 17 for 78. Are we complaining about that? 17 for 78. It's not. That's not running the ball. That's over 4 yards a carry, is it not? And he got nerfed a huge chunk when they tried to run the ball 3 times down inside the red zone or at the goal line, and we stuffed. If I could talk, holy smokes! And we stuffed him. They were trying some like trickery or something like that, like some stretch plays, whatever. And so he had 3 carries where, had he even got the touchdown, it was going to be only counting for a yard. But we stopped him, so they kept it going. So he's got a couple carries there for like a yard or no yards, whatever, that are really just nerfing that actual total. Like if you've seen all of its carries or whatever, you'd see he's been running the ball pretty good. Like, yeah, we have a couple runs where we hold him for 1 or, I mean, it's got out of hand. I wish they'd give us the ability to, like, from right here, make some substitutions. Get these guys a little bit of tick, right? I mean, we're not playing for anything now. But anyway, yeah, I hope that cleared up if the CPU's running the ball well. As we're talking about it, dude busts like an 18-yarder. For a touchdown. Oh, man, when we can actually get some blocking, this is going to be a lot more fun. And if EA could ever figure out play action blocking, ooh, got a little touch on that one. Little touch pass. Wow. Oh, these mofos are up 30 something to 7, and they're just blitzing balls out on us. That's very cool, Washington. 33 to 7, and you're just blitzing the hell out of me when I got my backup quarterback and running back in. Super cool of you. Good play. Of course, they're in prevent. Of course. We're rolling for it. Yeah, the quarterback play on the Ignite engine was 1,000 times better. Simhead Academy actually dropped a video on this last year, and I think it helped spur them fixing quarterback play in Madden. Now, when I say fix, I mean as far as taking sacks and stuff like that, but I do wish they would go deeper more. Not necessarily deep, but like intermediate throws. Yeah, no mercy for real. They've been watching Cobra Kai, man. See, they gotta fix those animations for us when we're running RPOs. Like, that shouldn't happen. That screwed up that whole play. Like, we should have had 4 or 5 more yards there. All right, we're blocked up here. Good. Try the out route. They locked us up. They're in man coverage, and we're not beating them in man coverage on that stuff. Oh my. That's a little... I mean, they're manned up here, but like, he didn't even fall for it. Look at this. Yeah, it's my fault for staring him down, but look at this. The linebacker just... That's number one, that's DPI. That's... If they could put... You can't do that. But this is the worst part about this game, and EA needs to fix this. The defender running in to my wide receiver should not assist the defender in their positioning. Yet this is like the 4th time that that's happened in our games today, where I've got my wide receiver who's got position. The defender is out of position, runs in to said wide receiver, and it then corrects their position for them to where now they're in perfect coverage, where right here I should have an advantage. That defender should fall over. But he shouldn't just be pushed into, like, all this momentum. Look at him. Look at him right here. He's trying to follow his tight end. He doesn't fall over here, doesn't slip, doesn't stumble, and now is ahead of the route for the tight end and makes a play. Like, I don't know what more needs to be said about that. You have your top 5 for Madden franchise? I do! I have my top 5 picked out for Madden franchise. I have no idea who I'm going to use from this top 5. I was actually going to make a video, but I will get your guys' opinion. Now, obviously, I'm not going to start my franchise, like with this game, until I have my slider set finished, as well as some other videos. Oh my god, dude. This game, man. The perfect coverage is just a little... The perfect coverage, like when you have lower rated players, is a little absurd. Yo, Sim, it's actually synthwave. It's supposed to be like 80s style synthwave. I should just... I mean, what am I doing? I'm an idiot for not throwing the ball right here. We're actually picking up the first down if I do it. But this is a little absurd. I was with the Saints last year. But if you guys want to know my top 5, this is in no particular order. I will tell you guys right now who I'm thinking about and why. So I've already kind of figured out. I have the pros and the cons. And we'll move across the map from left to right. So staying in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle Seahawks. You damn right it's not the Packers. Seattle Seahawks are on a list. On my list. Pros. I don't hate their jerseys. They do have some alternates. They have great throwbacks. Pro. Great stadium. Great crowd atmosphere. Pros. You got Jalen Milroe there waiting in the wings. You got in Smith and Jigma. You got some younger guys there who are gonna be fun to play with, right? Those are the pros. The negatives for the Seahawks. Number 1, you're not gonna get any snow games in Seattle. Or, I mean, very, very rarely. Number 2, you're not going to get any snow games in that division because you got 2 teams in the Rams and the Cardinals that are in domes, and you got the 49ers who are in California, again, no snow games. So, most likely not going to get any snow games within the division or at your home stadium. Number 5, not really a fun division to be in, right? So, that's why Seahawks are on my list. We'll go through the stats here real quick. Saints was last year. They would be really good. I will tell you why they're not going to be on my list this year. They're not on my list this year, even with their great alternates that they just dropped. So Seahawks are on there. Powers just listed. So Powers went Seahawks, Jets, Broncos, Falcons, and Panthers. You got 3 of them correct. You got 3 of them correct. And I bet you don't know which 3 they are. I guess you got Seahawks, that's out, but of the Jets, Broncos, Falcons, and Panthers, I bet you don't get the 2 that you got right out of those 4. So offensive yardage wise, right there, it was the turnovers for us, the missed field goals. No, you're good, Leaky. It's okay, man. I get you weren't here last year. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, man. We were able to, I mean, granted, we had that 65-yard run that really helped, but yeah. Dude, Bears, no way, no hell, man. I'm a diehard Packers fan, if you can't tell. I have ran with the Lions. So as a Packers fan, we don't hate the Lions the way we hate Vikings and Bears, because the Lions have never been a true threat to us. Now, in the last 2 years, obviously it's a little bit of a different story, but 2 years is so recent that you still don't have that, oh, we hate the Lions. And deep down, we still don't feel like the Lions are truly a threat to us. You know what I mean? Last year, the 2 games we played them were some of our worst games that we played. The year before, we absolutely went in and destroyed them on Thanksgiving. So we're still not really, that worried about the Lions. It's not the same as, the Vikings and the Bears. The Bears we're not worried about. It's just it's Packers-Bears, right? And then the Vikings they're the winningest team in NFL history without a Super Bowl. Not only that, they're one of the most winning teams in NFL history, period. They just don't have a Super Bowl to go with it. So they're always a threat. So I could never do a Vikings franchise or a Bears franchise. I did Lions a couple years ago before they got good. I think it was Madden 23. I did one with the Lions. Because Madden 24 was the Rams, and then Madden 25 was with the Saints. So we have Seahawks. I said we're moving from... Well, naturally you hate the Packers more. We're the only ones winning Super Bowls, Leaky. In your lifetime, we've been to 3 Super Bowls and we've won 2. Bears have been to 1 Super Bowl. Vikings, we know the story there. So it naturally makes sense that's how you feel. So as we move from east to west, so Seahawks are on my list. As we move from east to west, they're kind of all east now. I don't even know how to... Okay, so we have Seahawks, and then if we switch over to the AFC, the Jets. Jets are there. Here's why. Number 1, I don't hate the uniforms. You guys know I ran the Jets in my Madden league. You were born in 96. Oh, that was the year they won the first Super Bowl. Okay, I get it. But you are very well aware of the Super Bowl we won in February 2011. So you were 14 then. So the Jets, I don't mind their uniforms. The white, the green, you got the black, so you got some alternates there. Stadium, not the greatest, but it's a cool stadium. You're going to get snow games in New York, right? And then also, what's another pro? Well, you got Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Book's still out on quarterback. I can't even remember his name now. Wow, drawing a blank. But anyway, so you have some things there. You also have the division, which is you're going to get snow games in Buffalo and in New England, right? Obviously, Miami, not so much. But so you have a good chance of getting snow games, which is going to be crucial, man. If the snow is so great in this year's game, you're going to want to play where you can get snow games, ideally. And so that's why the Jets are on the list. Why? What's the con for me on the Jets? Well, I literally just ran the Jets in my Madden league for 5 seasons. So it's like I just did it in a sense. I didn't play with them, but I managed the roster, did everything else with it. So it's kind of like the recency thing. Kind of like with the Saints, right? If we go back to the NFC side of things, this might be a surprise team that Powers got right. The Falcons. Why do I like the Falcons? Well, number 1, I hate their current uniforms, but my God, the Dirty Bird uniforms are so clean. Love the Dirty Bird uniforms from the 90s. I actually like their 80s throwbacks too with the red. So you got great uniforms. You got Bijan Robinson. You got Drake London. You got Penix. So you got 3 players to have fun with on the offensive side. What are the downsides of playing with the Falcons? Well, number 1, you're in a very cool stadium, but it's not an outdoor stadium, it's a dome. And then you're playing in the South, so you're not going to get snow games, obviously, in New Orleans. You're not going to get them in Carolina. You're not going to get them in Tampa. So you're not going to get snow games hardly at all with the Falcons, despite how great their alternate throwback jerseys are, as well as the fun of playing with Penix, Robinson, and Drake London. Let's shift back to the AFC. And we'll stay up in the AFC East, and it's the Patriots. Patriots. Why would I want to do the Patriots? What's the pros to the Patriots? Well, I don't like their current uniforms, but I do love those 90 uniforms. Love those 90 uniforms. So I like the throwbacks. I like the throwbacks for those teams, so I'd do that. Obviously got an awesome stadium, gonna get snow games. It's kind of like the Jets. You get in a division where you're gonna have a chance at snow games outside of when you're playing away outside of your home games. You do have, you know, a young quarterback in Drake May. You have a lot to build there. You got Christian Gonzalez on the defensive side, and there's room there as a user to like, oh, we need to find a solution at the running back solution. We got old Stephon Diggs, so we need to draft some wide receivers. So you get to have some fun stuff there. You know what I mean? So that's why the Patriots are in there. Why don't I want to use the Patriots? Well, I don't like their uniforms, and you're not going to obviously do throwback. They don't have enough throwbacks to do it the whole time. So, for example, you do have the throwbacks with the Falcons because they give you the home and away for the 90s and the 80s. The Patriots, you only have the home for the 90s, the old Drew Bledsoe ones. So I don't really like their uniforms, and they don't do the due diligence of the home and the away for the throwbacks. So that sucks. And then Drake May, he's just no swag, dude. I don't like a quarterback with no swag. He's just got nothing, no sleeves, no nothing, no gear. He's just boring to me. That's stupid, but that's it. That's the downside to the Patriots. So there's 4 teams we've covered, right? We got the Seahawks, we got the Jets, we got the Falcons, we got the Patriots. There's a 5th team that nobody has guessed that I am thinking about using. And if we're being completely honest when I get through the list, this team is the most appealing team. Now, I'll give you some hints. Number 1, they were not a playoff team last year. Not a playoff team last year. I think it's a good hint because you think about 32 teams, 14 made it. So we got some guesses. Mr. T Money on Twitch. The Panthers, no. Why? Because I can't stand Bryce Young. He's what, 5'7" quarter? He's not 5'7", but you know what I mean. Little midget back there running around. But there is some stuff to like about I love the Panthers jerseys. I love them. I love their stadium. But again, you're in a situation where is their stadium, they have a cool stadium, they have cool jerseys, but you're still not getting the snow, and you don't have the same trio that you have like with the Falcons, right? So definitely not there. Titans, we're a no-go on the Titans. No-go on Cleveland. No-go on the Raiders. No-go on the Jaguars. So, drum roll. This team makes the most sense, honestly. And it's the New York Giants. Nobody's guessing the Giants, man. But here's why the Giants are in the list and probably at the very, very top. Okay? Number 1. I've been telling you guys, if you haven't made it clear, I've been factoring in either a pro or a con snow games because I want snow games. You are in the NFC East, where you're playing Philly, Washington, plus your home games. You're going to get snow. Number 2, same stadium as the Jets. You know, it's a cool atmosphere. Then number 3, you got Malik Neighbors, you got Abdul Carter, you got Thibodeau, you got Scadaboo, and you got freaking God, who's the quarterback they just took this year? But he's sitting behind. Not only that, you don't even have to wait. You don't even have to start your quarterback right away. You can go with Jameis or Russ. Now, the Giants, the hold up on the Giants is honestly their jerseys. Hold on now. The offense is limited besides Neighbors? Well, timeout, because they did just draft Cam Scadaboo. And then who's that other running back that they had last year? He's not horrible. The issue, Jackson Dart, thank you so much. I draw blanks sometimes when I'm on stream. But you've always liked the Giants uniforms. I don't mind the blue. They just don't have any alternate stuff to it, right? They have... Scadaboo's not going to be good in the league. I mean, maybe not in real life, but in Madden... Tracy. Yeah, Tracy's the one. Thank you so much. So you have a 1-2 punch with Tracy and Scadaboo, but also if Tracy doesn't pan out or whatever, you get to swap it up. Exactly. No swag when it comes to the jerseys. They're a classic look. And I don't mean that disrespectful. I'm a Packers fan. Our jerseys have no swag. It's a classic look. It's gotten boring. Like, they don't have anything different. They did the all green alternates a couple years ago. The all white ones are clean. I will give them that. The all white ones are clean. But they're just not really cool alternates, right? You look at like some teams have some really cool... I hate the Cowboys with a passion, but I like some of their alternates. Falcons got the throwbacks that are dope. You got the Ravens have some awesome jerseys. You got the Broncos alternates and throwbacks are amazing. Panthers have some great alternates. Lions, great alternates. Rams throwbacks, awesome. Yeah, Mr. T Money, you're 100% right. I just, I have to weigh that though versus, again, if I was going to pick an NFC South team, if I'm picking an NFC South team and giving up chances of having a snow game, for the most part, because even when you're matched up against the NFC North, you could have your 2 road games in NFC North be at Detroit and Minnesota, so you wouldn't even get your snow game there. Or you could have your 2 road games be in Green Bay and Chicago, but it could be early on in the season. So, like, you just have to look at it, if you want to try to get snow games because they're so awesome, what are your odds? But again, I'll bring it back to you. Okay, if I'm taking a team in the NFC South, the Falcons are a better option than the Panthers at every level. So, that's kind of where I'm at with it. But ultimately, I have those 5 teams in there, but ultimately the top 3 are the Jets, Giants, and the Patriots, just because of the snow games. And then it comes down to, well, what would be the more fun roster? AFC East, AFC North has the highest probability because AFC East has Miami in it, but I didn't want to play with Cleveland. Kind of boring uniforms over there too. So for me, it comes down to the Giants. I mean, I like their blue jerseys are cool. Their whites, you can do some stuff there. They have like the alternate darker blue and the darker helmet, which is cool. But again, give me that. Where's the old school red alternate or something like that? Get a refresh on that. Let me get a different helmet, outside of just the darker helmet. Noah, I actually addressed that specifically in the slider video, man. Like, as soon as I get through my little, hey, welcome to the channel, appreciate you subscribe, the first thing I go into in the video is, what do we do in the main menu? What do I set? What don't I set? Literally answer that for you in the video. So because that answers in the video, I'm not going to answer it here. Yeah, the red Giants uniform. I don't even know if they still have it in the game. Take care, Powers. Appreciate you coming through, man. But I feel like if you're looking at it not real life potential, but like Madden potential, going into the Giants, you could put Jameis. I would put Jameis as my starter, not Russell Wilson, most likely. Hypothetically. And then you have your 2 running backs. You got Scadaboo, you got Malik Neighbors. That's just going to be a fun defense to start off with. That front 4, you got Dexter Lawrence over there too. Nobody even talks about him. Everyone's talking about Thibodeau and Abdul Carter. Who's the other guy that they got from Carolina? Brian Burns? I mean, yeah, Mr. Money, but yep. Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter. Yeah, Carolina would probably be two, other than I don't want Bryce Young as my quarterback. And you're in a situation there where you almost have to do something with him. And then again, Carolina's probably, the same reason why I probably will write off the Falcons is I want to have weather games with the way they redid weather, not just snow. Like everyone talks about snow, I would talk about snow so much too. But the rain games, they redid the rain games too. And I guess you're more likely to get rain in Carolina. You could get rain in Carolina and in Tampa, but you got two games, in the division in a dome. Plus, who's the NFC South play this first year? Who's the division they play? Anybody know? NFC North versus NFC East. So it's got to be NFC West versus the NFC South. So that means that they're playing the NFC West. So you're playing the Rams. Cardinals have dome. You're not getting snow in the San Francisco. You're not getting snow in Seattle. What's the division they're playing? Green Bay plays the AFC East this year, I'm pretty sure. Because Green Bay was the NFC. You play the AFC East? Wait. You play the AFC East? Green Bay played the... Oh, Green Bay plays the AFC North this year. Okay, yeah. So you play the AFC East. So you would potentially get some snow games in the AFC East. So you could get at least one. You play the NFC North this year? I thought NFC North played the NFC East. Interesting. Tells you how much I paid attention to the schedule. Well, the reason I thought that is because Green Bay plays the Commanders, but the Commanders took second in the NFC East. Green Bay took third in the NFC North, so they wouldn't play each other unless it was the division. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be most likely the Patriots. It's going to come down to the Patriots, the Giants, the Jets. Now, when the game actually comes out, Panthers face the Cowboys and the Packers. Okay. Yeah, because they took third in the division. We all took third in our division. That's why we play each other last year. When the game actually comes out, though, that's when it's like, all right, I'm going to look at the uniforms that Madden put in the game. We're going to look at that. Then we got to look at the roster ratings and stuff like that. I don't pay attention to those, these ratings reveals. And we know that the ratings are different in play now than they are in franchise. So again, irrelevant. Can't really base the information being revealed now versus franchise because the ratings are different in franchise. Well, at least the team ratings are. I guess I never really compared if the player ratings are the same. And then I want to look at the cap situation, because that matters, right? Saints were cap hell, and that made them challenging. So I do want to see, all right, what's the cap situation looking like for some of these teams? And then all that's going to make a factor. It's going to be a factor in who I choose. but most likely we're going to be up in the northeast between East Rutherford and New England. Panthers face the Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals, 49ers, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. Yeah, but when are the away games and what part of the season, right? Because if you're going to play the Bills, but it's the early part of the season, you know, same with the Jets, same with the Patriots. They have to be end of the year, and then you have to hope. But guys, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. It has been going for 3 hours. I have yet to eat today. I have literally only drank 2 cups of coffee and a beer, so I need to eat some food and got to go mow the lawn, do some fun stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We at least got 1 win today versus none. And, you know, yeah, I get frustrated about some of the BS that happens, you know, but overall I'm still enjoying the game. You know, take a step back. I had so much fun playing last night. Had fun getting the dub this morning. You know, so despite some of the other stuff that's in there. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the sliders, there's a pinned comment in there with a little update you can try as well. I am going to be streaming the whole day on Thursday, so I took that day off from work and got a couple other videos scheduled to go live this week as well. So if you don't have your notice turned on, definitely turn those on so you can check those out. But I don't know when I'll be back for a live stream. It might not be till Thursday. I'm out of town Monday night, Tuesday, not getting back till Wednesday, so we'll see. I might stream tomorrow, I might stream again today. We'll see what happens, but I just don't know yet. But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have the great rest of your day. Until next time, peace.